Alright. I'm on already. Waiting for that game invite. Finna go get me a drink. Cause this shit's gonna go down.
Wrong one. I don't think you loaded it up, by the way.
It should be sending right now. I don't know.
For the game?
It should be sending right now.
No, for the game. So, cause I gotta play my game with whatever his name is.
I say it should be sending right now. It should be sending right now.
Okay, I got it.
Is it the game time? Let's get it.
But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal.
Coach, playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at New Era Field in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between our visitors and the Buffalo Bills. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Like 5, 50 to Mike, 50 to Mike. I'm here all day.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Oh. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
That! 180! 50, 50! 50!
They run, Devontae Freeman. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Freeman. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 times. 50.
Roethlisberger will throw. That's into the hands of the tight end, Leggett. His first reception of the divisional round
I'm not
matchup,
joining the party and focuses
well.
on this one.
They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help, because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. From 10 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I'm not talking to nobody. It's just the game is loud.
Prescott on first down. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown,
I swear I had coverage over there.
Tyreek Hill, 77 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, and I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Damn.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Blocker got the goddamn way.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. On the stop was T.J. McDonald. From the 25 on second down. Roethlisberger.
Who are you throwing to?
Incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Freeman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. The veteran Jason McCourty up to make the tackle. To throw on 2nd and 6. Roethlisberger. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 39.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You can kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Yeah, Corey, bro, you better be doing your studying, bro. I'm coming. Talk my shit.
The first carry now. This is Williams.
Coming.
I'm coming. Down.
Oh, come on, that's touchdown.
And they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Y'all know that's touchdown.
Blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. Devontae Freeman taking it in. And the
what the fuck? Why does he keep doing that?
And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, our score, 12-6. The Charger drive about to get going. On 1st and 10, Prescott gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very solid gain of 27.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. 3rd and short yardage. Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The old Cal Bear, Brandon Mebane, gets the sack.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former Charger, Eric Weddle. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Eric Weddle's one of my favorite players in the league, Brandon. A guy that always seems to be in the right place at the right time, making a play on the football. And he has excellent hands, as we just saw there.
Now Roethlisberger. And Walker has it. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Playoffs, baby. It's playoffs, baby. It's playoffs.
Will add on to their lead.
The defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense.
Let's go, baby. It's playoffs.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And the lead now stands at 13. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by the former Charger, Eric Weddle. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. Complete.
Hold on
Physical
to
play
it.
on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? You're not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. He gets it to Thomas. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will swell the lead to 16. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And going deep for Hill, and he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Seen that one coming.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. He opted to go with...
Seen that one coming.
He's hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Prescott, he's going to air one out. It got his man complete.
Nigga, you're slow, bro. What the fuck is
wrong
wrong
with you? It's a foot race.
That's all right.
And
all right,
you want to show me for a Charger touchdown.
All right.
Tyreek Hill, 84 yards, as his guys are able to pull a bit closer. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Easy.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. And he finds Fitzgerald. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. The Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Freeman. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Freeman. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Oh, I tried to call timeout. Come on,
So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, win or go home. That's the name of the game. And we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Fielded about a yard deep.
That next play is touchdown. Ooh.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. From the 27, Prescott. He's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march up.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Check 26, check 26, check 26.
To try again after the sack. Prescott, Hunter Henry brings it in. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Prescott, eluding the pressure right. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. To throw is Prescott.
Bro, I knew it was. I knew. That's why I put him back. I was like, no, don't press.
Tyreek Hill saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that will get him one closer. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Even. 4th down, even. Hey, guys, I got 15. 15's mine. I'm taking it. Let's go. Kill.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger.
Hold the ball,
and that is
man.
incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
On the counter, Devontae Freeman. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. They only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Set! Black 30. Pick it up. Tight dog. Easy. 58, boy. 58, Mike. Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
Incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th.
Snickers. 44. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Here we go. Five.
Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. And Tate's got it. And he's got the 1st down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Roethlisberger now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Now it's Freeman. Yeah, Freeman was trying to work his way forward, but I don't think he got there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. And this is caught. Demaryius Thomas. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Roethlisberger now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll let this go for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively. To throw on 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. To throw again is Roethlisberger. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And finally down at the 9-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available.
And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, my God.
The Charger drive about to get going. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. Corey Graham brings him down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Prescott. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab.
What the fuck is going on?
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Prescott now from the 50. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
The Chargers on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 19. Throwing, Prescott, flush to his right. That was going to let it go deep right side.
Out of bounds.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. A 4th and very long coming up. You're out of field goal range. I don't know that you can go for this.
Well, I know that you want to, right? You know that they want to say, hey, let's go for this. We've got the perfect play drawn up. Let's do it. But I wouldn't go for it either. I agree with you totally. You're only down 1 score. Punt it. Let your defense pick you up.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Prescott on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Incomplete to the tight end Walker, right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Bring it. Bring it. Say. Hey, alert.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all up? And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devontae Freeman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main cog.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
Let's go, baby. Good defense, baby. Good defense. What the fuck, bro? If I run this bullshit, I'm not running that bullshit, bro. Coach, I'm not running that bullshit.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it 6 points. So they've got to, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Bruce Irvin, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Prescott, buying time to his left. And going deep for Hill, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Tyreek Hill.
They didn't have my cover 2 in there.
As they have now chopped this lead down to 3.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Zerline good with a PAT, and that will shave one more off this lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Jack 16.
Freeman. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devontae Freeman saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And now it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
That BS coming.
Well, that takeaway, partner,
good shit.
right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Charger, Eric Weddle. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's Devontae Freeman. They're not going to get him. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devontae Freeman, 76 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so. As that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play caller. Because
one play interception, just like last play.
It's Chris Harris.
Just like last play, baby. Let's go. Just like last play. That's all we needed. That's all we needed.
It wasn't always pretty, but the
that's all we needed.
That means that they should get out of here with a victory.
That's all we needed.
It's not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out.
That's all we needed.
And a penalty flag.
Oh, come on. We ain't need that, though.
Bring him to the turf. But I'm not sure this is going to stand. It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play.
Come to my world. We want it. Come solid, find them. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Flag and turn.
After the penalty, here's Freeman. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
That's all right.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. A 20th carry now for Devontae Freeman. It's a 6-yard pickup to get him back to the original line of scrimmage with third down coming up. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
They run the counter. Freeman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick here is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
Let's go, baby. Good game.
Guy once we were down huge. And
good game.
Said, Coach, what do you want to call?
Let's go. Good game.
From behind them.
So
and
yeah, I'm mad you had to lead a party for that.
Championship. How about this?
That means you can't.
Feeling to get to the
you
game.
can't. No leaving the party for this game. I want to hear all this shit talk.
Fantastic season. Unfortunately for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
So that's a wrap.
I have more
Charles
passing yards than
Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation
with Tyreek Hill, damn right. But he beat you on the ground.
Check us out at EASports.com.
I don't have no rush.
With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
I got to upgrade my defense.
Time to go back to. What?
No, don't get too ready, bro. I'm finna do my practice first.
Bro, come on. You don't need to wait for you to do that damn practice. We've been waiting all day for you to play that game. You better play this next one. I gotta do my practice. You don't gotta do shit.
I am gonna play the next one.
We've been waiting all day for this. I will make you lose.
I'm weak.
That's good. That was good. I'm glad that finally got done. It was close until, you know, it was close till it wasn't close. Dak, nigga, Dak. How do you even mix those letters up? I don't get it. What happened? Larry stopped the stream, right?
No.
No.
Call of Duty? Huh?
So put on that ready to advance. Yeah, I can just advance it. Oh damn it. Oh, I gotta wait to see that game.
I think the server went down again. Because it kicked me out.
It kicked you out of what?
Of the franchise.
Well, yeah, you just lost.
I'm still in here.
It does that when you finish your game.
Oh, okay.
No. Yeah. Football.
I gotta
It's a football
again real quick.
You get the invite, bro?
Oh shit.
Alright, hold on. How about now? You did? Alright. Give me a second, but I'm not gonna ready up right away.
He did or he didn't? What, DJ? Damn, mine's kicking me out of the servers too. Yeah.
I'm ready for next season, man. Come on with it.
Me too. Talk what? I can barely hear Flacco. There we go. What? There's a controller. I see it. I see it. No, it's not me playing.
Which one you want?
That one. Huh? That one.
I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on the hater. I'm moving in the shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm a DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. Chains on my neck.
Wait, hold on. Who's in colors though? You can't see no. I can see your colors. Which ones do you want to be? You're on brown right now. No, your home color, is that home right there? That's brown and white. That one is all brown. Home colors, your home colors are white. Yeah. You're gonna have to modify it. No, they don't have it all white. You have to modify it. There it go. Yep. There are you colors? Oh. You have to make sure he's colored so he don't pick white.
Reason why I do not get violent, ay, cause he gave me patience, ay, swear that don't make sense, ay, when you making bands can make friends, cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans, got a bad little shorty wasting, and I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent, ay, I know we the ones that ain't them, put our hands together and I'm saying amen, cause I'm going big, going big, everywhere I go they know the click, way too many wins they know the shit, they was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was saying, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My green too cold, made a shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her come with baby. See me dead, yeah, I'm so sad. People at the bank see me all sad. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the up the bosses. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, coming all in. Going up the game, farming.
What jerseys are you?
These are all white, bro.
Alright.
Oh, now you can see him, maybe, Corey. You still. Yeah, slow sound like she got that corona.
She dying off the dab we just took.
I can barely hear him, man.
You can't hear me on my screen? On my stream,
I can hear him now. I can hear him on mine.
Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag.
Is it good?
You ain't geeks. Too bad, my bad.
Here we go.